Hi, boo-boos. So, decorative cuts and figure carving is piquing my interest. This here is a decorative cut. Now, the goal is to have the cuts converge, but not meet. So you see the curve, and they're just stopping short of the main cut here. And you start heavy and you finish light. This is wrong. See how it's a consistent cut? Where would be a good, oh, this is a good example right here, this one right here. It's starting heavy and finishing light. So you're just kind of going, you know? And figure carving, this is my foray into figure carving. I am attempting to stamp a pine tree. Now I was way off on the angle. You're really supposed to start this way, okay? So I'm just going to pretend that there's a wind, and this little one got the brunt of the gust. And these are mountains, okay? So I was excited. I was watching Kevin from Springfield Leather. He has a channel and profile figure carving. And it turned out I had all the tools that he required, or that you require, to make this particular project. So there are 3 of them, well, 4. 976, which is this one, okay? See that? And 933, which is this one. Get that focused, okay? Get in there. 933, that won't there we go. And he called this a beveler, but it also has the letter F as in Frank in front of 896 is 896, yeah. And you also need a modeling tool, very important, and of course your favorite swivel knife. Love this one. So you begin by coming in on an angle with this puppy. That's the 976. But of course I did it, I didn't create the angle of what the tree would be. So if you take a look, it kind of looks like a tree, okay? But if the angle was wider, then there would be better definition, and the pine tree would be recognizable, and you wouldn't have to use an imaginative wind to convince everybody that this is a pine tree. Then you take your swivel knife and you just kind of make some mountains. You know, there's any kind of shape of a mountain you want. And then you take your beveler, okay, and you create the definition. And then you can kind of create, without cutting, more definition of that mountain or mountains, okay? You can also use this beveling tool to get rid of the definition caused by the 976, just to kind of soften it all up. And then you also use the 976 tool to create definition of the pine needles, or the pine, or the brows. Is it brows? Brows. And so that gives you a bit more definition of the actual pine tree. And then this here, the grass, that is created by tool 933. Now Kevin called this a camouflage tool, but it also doubles as as a tool to use in figure carving and in creating grass. So I don't know if you can see this up close, but it looks pretty damn good for grass. So how you do it is you stamp on an angle, like so. Not like this, but like that. So that these little corners here, and just a little bit inside of the curve, create the grass. Isn't that awesome? So this is the fun I've been having this afternoon in between doing laundry. And it's my first attempt at figure carving. And I had a lot of fun and a lot of laughing. It was great. Thanks for stopping in, and I'm hoping you're having as much of a fun day as I am. Toodaloo.